Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of UA Eats. I'm UA, and today we're gonna try what Reddit says is the best burger in all of New York. Now, there's a lot of spots that I was seeing at the top of Reddit lists, like JG Mellon, even Peter Luger, but the place that was being recommended the most, and usually in the top 3 of these Reddit lists, was Emily, a pizza joint in the West Village that also apparently makes a mean dry-aged burger. Now, this burger is not cheap. It's a whopping 30 bucks, and it doesn't come with fries. So is it really that good? Is it really worth the hype and the money? Let's go find out. Okay, so we just grabbed our Emily burger from Emily. We wanted to eat inside there, but it was pretty packed, and it's actually almost 3 o'clock, so I'm pretty shocked at how packed it still is. And on top of that, the music is loud inside. It's really hot outside, so I don't want to eat outside either. Plus, I would prefer some more privacy, so let's take this to a cafe. Let's go. Okay guys, we found ourselves a cafe to eat at, and this one's relatively quiet, so let's open our Reddit's best burger in New York and see how it is. So it actually looks like I was wrong. I think the menu was a little bit misleading, but it actually does come with fries, unless they just gave me these by mistake or they felt bad for me. But yeah, these are some nice, well-seasoned looking and waffle cut fries. And they gave me some ketchup. I wonder if this is house-made ketchup, so we'll have to try this. But I gotta say, Reddit says this is one of the best burgers in New York City. It's at least top 3 in every Reddit list that I've read, and it's consistently top 3. Number 1 and 2 vary a lot, but this place, Emily, is consistently in the top 3, and it looks really good, even squished, even in this to-go container. It just looks so cheesy, such a nice melty cheese blend. Apologies that the bun got kind of squished in the to-go container, but this is a nice, soft, pillowy looking pretzel bun, and even though I can't really see past the cheese, somehow the glimpses of the patty that I see, I just get the feeling this is going to be a really juicy burger. I'm starving. Let's give this a try. Let's try the fries. Okay, first let's try the golden, delicious looking waffle fries. Now I'm just gonna say, the fries look really good. They look nice and golden, and they look nice and fluffy on the inside. Unfortunately, they're not really very crispy on the outside. They're not very crunchy. This is a pretty decent mic, so you should be able to hear some crispiness if I do this. So yeah, as you can see, or as you can hear, it's not really that crispy. It's kind of soft. Now I did get this to go, so it's possible that it was kind of sitting in this container for a while, so maybe that's why they're not as crisp as they were when they're fresh. But I do think that part of it is also that the material is kind of more like curly fries rather than your typical Chick-fil-A waffle fries. And curly fries, some people like the flavor. For the record, maybe this is why I'm a little biased. I don't really like curly fries that much for that exact reason. I feel like they have an interesting flavor usually, like those Arby's curly fries, but they're usually not that crispy. I prefer crispier fries, but that's just me. Let's see how the ketchup is. Okay, forget about what I said about this potentially being house-made ketchup. This is just flat-out Heinz ketchup, but it looked fancy at first. Maybe it's just the lighting today. We got a LaCroix here, so let's wash that taste out of our mouths, why don't we? And alright, finally, it's now time to try the legendary, Reddit legendary, Emily's Burger. Now, we've eaten a few good burgers on this channel. We really like the burger at Minetta Tavern and Au Cheval, and Peter Luger burger was also pretty good. How will Emily fare compared to those? Wow, I gotta say guys, that's a really excellent burger. And here, you don't get to pick how you want it cooked. It's not like other places where you can specify the doneness level, but I think it's cooked well on the inside. It's nice and pink, not too overdone. It's a nice medium, I think. And that beef is plenty juicy if you look at me squeezing it. They also advertise this as a dry aged burger, and it definitely tastes like it, let me tell you. You definitely taste some of those complex dry aged steak flavors in it, but in burger form. Very similar to the Minetta Tavern burger. Oh, more bites. What's so strange about this burger is that I can tell that it's a very heavy burger. Like the taste, I can tell it's very fatty, very high in calories, but somehow it's easy to eat. Like look, I've eaten like almost half of it and I haven't even noticed. It doesn't feel very heavy. It doesn't feel like it's really a challenge to get down. I would credit a lot of that with the way they balance the flavors. Like the pretzel bun I think is key. The pretzel bun, it's soft, it's not like a hard, chewy pretzel, but it's got some, oh yeah, it's got that nice, fresh, sour pretzel taste. I wish I could like share the smell through the phone, but it just smells freshly baked. Like it's like they're baking these buns themselves every day. Even if they're not doing it in-house, they're at least getting these pretzel buns from a great supplier. But I think that bun just offers so much of a different dimension, a nice little structural change. It makes the burger feel more balanced. And there's not many toppings inside it. Like when I open it, there's not really any toppings, but the rare topping they have are some grilled onions that are grilled soft. And these onions, they're perfectly sweet, slightly crunchy, almost like sweet lettuce, the texture and the taste. And lastly, the cheese blend. Do I need to say more? That cheese blend is just amazing. I almost feel like their blend of cheeses must be like a secret under lock and key, like a closely guarded secret which cheeses they're using there. What do you think they're using? I definitely see and taste cheddar. There's also a more mild and white cheese, which I believe is Swiss based on the taste. But then what else? I mean, just look at how gooey it is. Could it be American? Maybe it's Colby cheese? Whatever it is. I can't wait to finish eating this. And let's just do that. Let's just finish eating this. And I forgot to mention, the bun is buttered and toasted as well. So every bite you get like a crunch, like a crunchy pretzel-y bite. So it's almost like you're eating like a delicious burger grilled cheese on a pretzel. So sad. It was so delicious, but there's only one bite left. Actually, it's a double burger with 2 patties, so I guess there's actually 2 bites left. But I guess before I take the final bite, I should render a verdict. Is Emily the best burger in New York City? I don't know, it's tough. It really just comes down to opinion at this point. I will say one thing, it is indisputably one of the best burgers I've had in all of New York, in the whole world. I mean, despite the fact that they kicked me out, I actually still really liked Minetta Tavern, because I really like steak, and the Minetta Tavern burger had that really dry-aged steak flavor. But this one does too, and it's more fatty, more cheesy. It actually kind of reminds me of the Au Cheval burger. It's kind of like the Au Cheval burger mixed, combined with the Minetta Tavern burger. Like it has all the great properties of both. So is Emily the best burger in New York? You know what? I'm gonna say yeah, but I'm gonna say tied with Au Cheval for number 1, with Minetta Tavern a close second. So definitely try it. Will it be the best burger you've ever had? That's gonna be up to your opinion and your preference, but it's definitely gonna be one of the best for sure. Anyways guys, thank you so much for coming on this journey as we ate at potentially the best burger in the US, in the world. Always great to discover new burger joints. If you've been to Emily before and you've had the Emily burger, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. And also let me know what's your favorite burger in New York, in your city, in the world. Just let me know in the comments. If you like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. Until next time, I'll see you later.